Okay, Assalamualaikum. I want to share about second ODE, which is from lecture 6, ENG3002. So before we start, this is our questions, which is this stated here. Okay, which is how we know this is a second ODE, which is we can find it here, which is y prime or dy squared y over dx squared. And basically to summarize all the case which is for this from this lecture is we have three case, which is it depends on the codes itself, which is bigger, equals, or less than. So if it is bigger, it will have this thing really good, and equal, we have equal root, and less than 0 will have complex root, which is complex conjugate, plus minus. Then we need to understand the general equation here based on the case. So different case have different general equations. So we start first these questions by assuming y equals to e lambda x, and we differentiate it because the equation have y double prime and y prime, so we need to differentiate it, and we substitute it into the equation above. So we get this, and we factorize it to cancel out the e, the exponent, and we get the quadratic equation. So my preferable, I will use b squared minus 4ac, which is the discriminant, in Malay we call pembeza layan, to verify which is it is bigger, equal, or less than. So from this equation, I put it in here and I got 64, which is bigger than 0, which is we have this thing good. So in your mind, you need to know that when it is bigger, it will have here general equation. Okay, so I use the calculator, or you can use the formula one, b squared minus b minus I don't remember, and you can use that question for quadratic formula, and then you get the answer here, which is lambda 1 and lambda 2. Okay, so we assume that y equals to e lambda x. We can know that y1 equals to e lambda 1 x, y2 e lambda 2 x, and then you substitute it, and then you get the answer here. Okay, then you have the equation here, and to plug it in to get the general solution, which is y equals to a y1 plus b y2, and you substitute it y1 and y2, and you get the general solution here. Okay, this you will differentiate because the question give us the particular solution. So this is for y and this is for y prime. So y prime, we need to differentiate the y, and then we get the answer here, which is 3 over 2 bawa ke depan. So 3 over 2 a, e 3 over 2 x, because e power of something, we get the same answer. So we plug in, substitute in the y0 equals to 1 here, and then we get a plus b equals to 1, and then y prime, we get this answer also same like this method, and then we use simultaneous equation. Use your calculator, and then you get this a and b. And then when you get a and b, you plug in into the y, the general formula here, for to substitute the a and b, and then you get the answer here, 11 over 4 e power of 3 over 2x minus 7 over 4 e power of negative 1 over 2x. So that's the answer here. This actually how we know we want to use this kind of the formula, which is the three case that I stated before, which is it is the We need to know the 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 condition of the equation itself. So this I will tell you about this method will only use for linear homogeneous ODE with constant coefficient. This homogeneous linear ODE with constant coefficient. So for this method or for this condition, we can only use this method that I stated early of the video, which is the summary one. Okay, so that's all for me now. Thank you. I will share another cases. Yeah, thank you.